gangster. Woo, woo, it's gangster. Woo, woo, it's gangster. Yo, these rap niggas spend a lot of time writing punchlines. I walk in the vocal booth and just speak my mind. Look in my eyes, you see it, I live for the cheddar. Twice I bet my life I could five and better. Niggas looking all tough in the face, you screwy, don't move me. I beat you till you're black and blue like my favorite Coogee. Move during the jokes, you know I'm gonna shoot. So you gonna pay me or the hospital do? Don't call me the feature, I don't wanna rap with you. I brought my knife in the club, I came to scrap with you. Got a hiss when I talk, a bop when I walk. You're now rocking with the grimiest nigga in New York. 50, aka Ferrari, F50, aka 50 Cent. Now fuck with me, cut a fiend, suffer fucking up my product as a young buck. I probably got your house party shot up in water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. Thicker than water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. Thicker than water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. Could be a blood or crap, nigga, bitch, follow me. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. Thicker than water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. Thicker than water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. Could be a blood or crap, nigga, bitch, nigga, follow me. Me to the new Lex Coupe, cause I'm ruthless. My left hook, I land in your smile and leave you toothless. My rims keep spinning when I stop at the light. I pay 12 cents to catch that stunt, nigga, alright? Watch this. Watch niggas hop on my dick. Run to the rim shop and cop the same shit. When I rhyme, I'm hungry like I'm fresh out of jail. In my hood, they respect me like Sonny and Bronx Tale. I heard somewhere niggas rather hear the truth than a lie. Okay, I sprinkle dust in my weed. Wanna get high, you know I'm guttable for the bitches that try and stay fly. My team can't win without me, I'm like Allen. Thicker than water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. You thicker than water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. You thicker than water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. You could be a blood or crip, nigga, bitch, follow me. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. You thicker than water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. You thicker than water. Out, Trissy, pussy, water. You could be a blood or crip, nigga, your son bitch, happened follow me. In 96, I went from sitting in the six to the turtles on the island beating me with nightsticks. Since DFY days, I had a problem with authority. When niggas try to tell me what to do, it really bothers me. Look, man, stun on me, I'ma get mad at ya. Niggas with my attitude cause riots in Attica. Bastard child, pop slit nigga, mama was Santa. Cut class, but I'm a pro at spin schoolyard grammar. Reminiscing on when I was broke. Yeah, I sold soap and used my grandfather coffee pot to cook coke. There it is.
For my Timbs, I need my bacon, egg, and cheese too. You got the good super fly?
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Bacon, egg, and cheese. Yo, let me get that bacon.
With the bed? With the bed, yeah.
Let me get a bacon, egg, and cheese. Oh, my song was wild. Yeah. Man, let me get a couple of years in the chat. If you rock with your boy, the good old STEENO champ. It is the toughest of all things, tough STEENO. Please make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe, champ. Champ. I see everybody didn't hit that like button, champ. It's all good. Just make sure you do that before you go, before you slip out. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. All right, we do got subscriber only mode on right now. So salute to all the subscribers that's in the chat. Salute to Mark the Shark in the building as well. Star Chizzy, Black 200, City Noise, Scotty 916. Have a great date night, champ. I ain't have a great date night on the river. Lord, tell me the truth. Jerry getting booty. Abry, yeah. Nah, Scotty said that he was having date night on the river with his shorty and all that. So, you know what I'm saying? Have a great night. Eat some lobster. Drink some wine and dine, champ. Salute to you. ESG, salute, man. Salute to everybody that's popping out today. All right. So listen, man, we got a couple of things to talk about today. Some new information on Lil Durk's case has arisen, and they say that Lil Durk told on himself, and this is in the paperwork, champ. Told on himself during a DJ Akademiks live. All right, so that's what they saying. They got the paperwork, champ. The paperwork is there. We're gonna play the footage of that same interview to see what we can really grasp what they was talking about, champ. Right. Then we got OG Percy, man, saying that his Crippen was invented in Texas, champ. LA is in the uproar. LA is seeing some smoke right now, champ. I believe we brought the smoke to LA first. I ain't gonna lie. I believe we brought the smoke to LA, and now everybody's taking the smoke signals, champ, all right? And they jumping on y'all right now, champ. We gonna look at it. We gonna look at what OG Percy said. And 1090 Jake, allegedly, this is some new documentary that came out saying 1090 Jake was one of the reasons why Sex Money Murder got indicted and dismantled, champ, all right? So we gonna take a look at all those things today. Hit that like button, subscribe, please. Make sure it's rolled up. What's the hold up, champ? What's the hold up? And we not pump faking no more, champ. We're not pump faking no more, champ. Right? We are here. We are here. We are here, champ. Right? Salute to Mark the Shark in the building, making his grandiose appearance, champ. Right?
Yes.
We are here, man. And let's go ahead and get to it, champ. Cause we did start a little late. We a little late. Not a lot late. A little late. About 10, 15 minutes late. But let's go. Let's go ahead and start, champ, right? So yeah, man, DJ Akademiks thought he was in the clear, G's. All right. He thought he was in the clear. We seen what happened with No Jumper. Right? I'm pretty sure Vlad shit probably been in a couple of people paperwork too, champ, right? But now we're seeing DJ Akademiks content used in a federal case against somebody who's trying to go for their, I believe, second or third appeal. I mean, not appeal, bond hearing. And it's just looking nasty, man. Let's see what they're saying. Prosecutors say Little Durk appeared to admit having Lil Pop unalived in a DJ Akademiks interview and has been threatening witnesses, champ. All right. So his bond hearing is, I believe, June 2nd.
Crazy.
Bro, it's a fight. As soon as y'all, like, I think what happened was when they had to remove the lyrics from the indictment, I believe they went 3 times as hard. Pause. Like, I believe they went 3 times as vicious as they was gonna start. They like, you know what? Let's just put let's go ahead and put everything on the table, champ. And if you need more, we got it, champ, right? It's not just all about lyrics, bro. It was about you gloating allegedly that you had somebody body, bro, and allegedly that you paid for it. That's what it's about, right? According to
disagree.
Yeah, I mean, I believe the more he try to get bail, the more information they're gonna put out.
Of course.
To be like, you know what? Nah, this is the reason why he needs to stay in here, right? Let's read this little caption. It says, according to court documents, federal prosecutors say Little Durk appeared to admit to having Lil Pop unalived in the DJ Akademiks interview. Now, I wonder why Akademiks ain't talking about this, champ. Maybe he don't know.
See, that's the thing. If you don't know, you can't say anything, right?
Plausible
so
deniability.
Out there,
champ.
Right. Yeah.
Champ. See no evil, hear no evil, champ. Right? Out of sight, out of mind. And has been threatening witnesses allegedly ahead of his trial. Prosecutors have claimed that Durk has threatened witnesses during his incarceration in a reply to the rapper's bid to dismiss this case. Lil Durk is not on trial for his lyrics or his music. He is on trial because he directed, orchestrated, and financed the brazen unaliving plot at issue in this case. So while Durk is on the phone telling his fans that he's praying all this time and he's, you know, playing 2-on-2 basketball and doing all this stuff, the feds are saying that he's been secretly trying to send little threats to certain witnesses on the case. Do I believe him? Probably, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. Probably, champ. I probably do believe him, champ. I'm not gonna hold you, because I believe that these little bagels be diabolical, and they just be trying to prove that they the king, champ, right? They do have the little clip where Akademiks, I guess, was questioning him about Lil Pop. Like, this is the bad thing about y'all content, right? This is No Jumper, Vlad, DJ Akademiks, and whoever else, say Cheese. Well, maybe not Say Cheese. I don't know. But you know, just those guys in that realm. Y'all pry for certain information that may get these guys indicted. Now, whether they answer it or not is the other half of the problem. But y'all got to take some sort of accountability. And is Akademiks on the same pedestal as No Jumper and Adam 22? Are we going to start looking at DJ Akademiks the same way?
Hey, I honestly think when it comes down to it, once when you start asking about the beefs and who doesn't like who, like, you're trying to paint a picture of what is going on behind the scenes, right?
Right, correct.
So I think that's kind of informant, like you're trying to get all the information and put it out there.
Champ, you said the magic word, champ, right there, which was informant, information, right? Is nasty work. Let's tap in. Let's see what the feds are trying to use against Little DURK that is featuring DJ Akademiks, champ. Let's go. I didn't watch this yet, by the way. I waited. So I'm gonna listen to this shit now and let's see what they talking about. Let's go.
They used to say, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying Sly for Vaughn, I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
Buddy trolling.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water. You be seeing them comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why.
Yeah, perfect time.
Yeah, though. We different in Iraq.
Heard by the Sly for Vaughn comments.
Like, Akademiks, why are you sitting there asking him, like, you're not, like I expect this, not to say I don't expect this from you, but I'm saying I expect this from a nigga like Brick Baby. I expect this but bro, this is cringe. I'm not gonna lie. You talking about open cases. You're taunting them. Oh, you know, they told about Slide for Vaughn. And I seen this clip before. And it just so happened that the feds is using this in Little DURK's case. Now, does it prove anything? Does it prove that he slid? Is this evidence? Is this enough evidence to pile on to the rest of the evidence? Is this enough evidence, champ?
I think this is the first domino.
Mm-hmm.
The first one. And, you know, they like to do these things where you don't really know where they're going. Like, oh, what are they going to pull out next? What's going to happen? We've seen this with a couple other trials. And sometimes it seems like they're just riffing. Mm-hmm. But I think the feds are a little bit more, like, precise on it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, we're definitely going to see what else they got in store for Lil DURK, but I'm not going to hold you. Sometimes when you guys be on live and y'all be trying to speak in code and y'all be borderline trying to tell people without telling people, you're not just telling the fans or trying to tell the fans that you slid. And I know what your argument is going to be. Oh, you know, that's not what I meant. I'm just saying they just stopped. They just stopped saying it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we all knew. We all know. We all know the deal, champ. I'm not going to hold you.
Still, I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying Sly for Vaughn, I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna
the buddy troll. You seen that? By the way, bro, this song is fire. But you said on the song, so if he said on the song that they don't be saying it no more, why would you ask him how he felt about them saying it? And then tell him like, oh, well, you must feel some sort of way because you mentioned it in the song. So tell us how you feel about them saying you ain't slide for Vaughn. And you being the machismo person you are, champ, you fell right into the bait. Now, I must admit, a good defense may be able to try to deflect this one like they did the lyrics. But I don't know, bro. I just feel a different way about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like all this shit was silly before the feds.
Exactly. This is definitely not a good move for any artist that's in like particular rap beefs or anything like that. Don't go interview and talk about the ops.
All you have to do is say, bro, I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
Right. We say this all the time. You just don't admit to things when there's a camera in front of your face. Like, you just don't.
I don't know what you talking about, bro. Who? Lil who?
Exactly.
I never heard of that person, bro. Straight like that, bro. Straight like that.
Deny.
But nah, champ, you had to be a little bit more sinister. You had to leave a little underlying gristle of evidence, champ. You know what I'm saying? Nasty work, bro. Nasty work.
You gotta take the credit for it. You know, you gotta get that.
Champ. Yes. Yes, champ. You gotta take the credit for it. You got to, champ. You gotta let your fans know that you mean business.
Yeah.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more.
Champ. Champ. The serious of all serious faces. The stare down. For some reason, I don't hear those comments anymore.
Right.
Stare down. Nigga, you know what I'm talking about. He's unalived. How you think he got unalived? That's why they can't say it no more. Like, come on, man.
I don't hear it.
This should be, bro. It be dumb, and I'm glad we get to point it out. I'm not glad he's going through this, but I'm glad that we get to point it out because I've been saying the shit was dumb. I've been saying it. I've been saying it was dumb for y'all to be acting like this, bro, and y'all continue to act like this, and now we see what's happening, champ. Now, I gotta keep saying, just like I did last night, bro, I had to, with the Boss Man D-Lo shit, I had to, say, yo, listen, it may not be or it may be, right? So, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna say it again, I'm gonna keep it real. The defense may be able to block this one, because he didn't all the way tell on himself. But we see what the playing around will do. It'll get your shit in some paperwork if you playing around, champ. You trying to say shit without saying it. Just don't say it.
For some odd reason.
Look at DJ Akademiks' face, bro. Oh, man.
I don't know. Might be the water.
Y'all niggas is telling a person that is not from no part. Look at my son hat. My son not from no part of the street life at all. And you telling this, you trying to insinuate to this man about a body. I mean, listen, sometimes, man, you guys just be all out bugging, champ. I want to show y'all something real quick too. Hold on. Where is it? I'm going to show y'all something that's going to amaze y'all, champ. So, I was on Instagram, right? Before we go to, they got the actual court documents right here, right? But I was on Instagram, and I was scrolling through, like, the reels and all that, right? And I came across this person. Hold on, champ. I came across this person right here, champ, and I was like, yo, this nigga look just like DJ Akademiks, champ.
Nah.
Who the hell is this, champ? Akademiks comes in many different forms, in an array of disguises, champ. But there's many Akademiks out here, champ. You just gotta open your eyes and read between the lines. All right, that was my son Fatademics, champ. You heard? But this is what they saying on his paperwork. So they say, well, this is where the paperwork start off from right here. It says, or after SR's death, the release of the song after the murder gave defendants fans fodder to associate him with the unaliving. So they saying that the song after the unaliving, it made the fans believe or associate him more with the unaliving, right? So him claiming the body, it made the fans believe that he did the body. A claim that defendant himself seemed to admit during the interview on a popular podcast. Champ. Now, is this the highlight of these guys' careers, to be mentioned but not tried, right? But mentioned in somebody's paperwork?
Crazy, right?
Yo, bro, it's crazy. His name is Famertube. Nasty work. He be on YouTube and look just like yo, bro, crazy. He was in front of Diddy Courthouse talking to a lady from China. Bro, I seen son, and he was talking some crazy shit, bro. Oh, you know, I want to just only live around cream cheese and, you know, the hood, and like just talking the rhetoric, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga definitely Akademiks, bro. This is anybody that resemble Akademiks definitely has a strong, passionate hatred for the culture, champ. You know what I'm saying? Facts. But yeah, it says that, so the song plus him admitting, I said seem to admit. That's what I'm saying. The defense may be able to try to kung fu karate chop this right here, right? Seemed to admit during his interview on DJ Akademiks. As to prejudice, defendants claim that the lyrics were one of only two pieces of evidence that the first superseding indictment cited against him completely disregards and belittles. Didn't I say this? Didn't we say this?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we say this, champ? I remember saying it, champ. I remember saying it.
Right.
I said, bro, the feds are going to be tight. Y'all think that's the only evidence that they got is that song lyrics and all that? Y'all bugging. Right. I remember when they took the song lyrics out of the case, it was a lot of you podcasters, a lot of you content creators. Y'all was out here saying, oh man, Dirk about to walk. Dirk about to walk. Nah, champ. Those are just one part of the whole thing, right? They got other evidence or alleged evidence, right? But they feel belittled, all right? They feel belittled. And it says the FBI's single reference to defendant's lyrics is an introductory allegation. Champ, there's more. Y'all niggas crazy. The lyrics is just the introductory allegation. Cause no prejudice considering, one, the numerous material allegations that defendant directed this revenge unaliving, and the grand jury's confirmation when it returned the SSI that defendant was charged for his murderous conduct, not his lyrics. The court should deny the motion to dismiss. Champ. And then down here at the bottom, on the cliff notes, it goes into more detail about Akademiks' podcast, right? So it says in May 2023, defendant appeared on a well-known podcast where he tactically, that's crazy,
Right.
admitted his involvement in the unaliving of SR, which is Lil Pab. Specifically, after being asked about his rivalry with TB, which was Tiberius Taequanius Quando Rondo champ, right? I believe, right? And in response to the interviewer's question about whether defendant was triggered by the slide for Vaughn comments. Champ. Oh, man, bro. And you talk about you love Lil Durk, bro. Akademiks. Where my son Akademiks at? Akademiks, bro. You acting like you love Lil Durk, bro. You acting like you Little Durk friend. It's diabolical to try to get somebody locked, because that's what we've been saying y'all been doing. Y'all been trying to get these guys locked up. And now all of a sudden, Akademiks, your name or your episode is described, because this is the exact episode, is described in FBI paperwork against Little Durk, champ. It's diabolical. You are diabolical, sir, and I hope you can't sleep at night, champ. On my soul. I hope you just can't sleep at night, bro. You toss and turn and your stomach hurt, nigga. You got mud butt and all that, champ. On my soul. On my soul,
Crazy
bro.
work.
I do, bro, because you use niggas for clout, but you also was trying to get dudes locked up, bro. The whole time. So if Akademiks asked Lil Durk, right? That question, the same question. And Little Durk said, yeah, but I unalive, son. I'm the reason why that happened. If he said that on live camera, right? He's probably still wouldn't feel bad, bro. He probably still wouldn't feel bad. His mission to come, like, you asked him that for a response. You asked him that so he could say more than what he actually said. You probably wanted him to crash out on your podcast and really say something. But he didn't. He played it a little smooth, but it wasn't smooth enough to not have the feds on his case. And that's just real rap, bro. It's nasty work, man. Nasty work. So they said, all right, his response to the interviewer's questions about whether defendant was triggered by the slide for Vaughn comments, a reference to sliding or exacting revenge for OTF member DB's death. Defendant coyly responded, for some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. For some odd reason. Might be the water. We here though. Champ. Verbatim. Verbatim. Champ. Bitch. Champ. In the paperwork is crazy work. In the paperwork is crazy work, Mark the Shark. But I guess, like I said, this is the championship ring for these guys.
Right.
Then they say Lil Durk. Hold on. Then it says, see Lil Durk, realest interview ever. Last interview on Off the Record with Akademiks. Your name, champ. Your name.
This is where they got it from. Your channel, not ours, not anybody else's. Yours.
Champ. You know what it all comes down to, that Max. Run to that, champ. Man, listen, man. You already know what it is. Excuse me, Mark the Shark. I'll bring you right back after I post a beautiful picture of this Clouded Team Max 5000, champ, all right? Now in Midnight Pearl, champ. Now in Midnight Pearl,
Yes.
champ.
Crazy, isn't it?
Man, bro. Akademiks is now an official informant. Yes. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? On my soul. Don't be his friend. Don't be his friend if you out here committing crimes and you know you committing crimes. Do not be his friend. And who am I talking about? One more time, champ. DJ Akademiks. Don't be his friend, champ. All right? Because that nigga just wants to get you arrested, champ. Champ. Arrested, champ. Arrested. Champ. Nasty work. So they say, see Lil Durk realest interview. Little Durk realest interview ever. Bro, see what I mean, bro? It's y'all. Yo, son. Interview on Off the Record with DJ Akademiks. DJ Akademiks video clip available at https. Champ, youtube.com. Watch. Timestamp. Timestamp, champ. Yo. Timestamp 2 hours, 23 minutes to 2 hours and 24 minutes, champ. Video of podcast interview, which was originally posted on or about May 23rd, 2023, and available at Spotify episode. Champ.
He put it out there.
Now
and they have Spotify.
Bro, they have it. Say it again, Mark. Show for everybody that didn't
They have Spotify.
Yes.
They have the internet, guys.
Yeah. The second one. They have everything.
They are everything. What do you mean?
So, Akademiks, you thought that you was going to sit on this podcast, champ. You thought you was going to sit on this podcast, champ. I mean, you thought that you was going to sit on this podcast. Yo,
crazy work,
son, and get this man locked. Champ. 1988 Times says that's why him and 6ix9ine is best friends. Yo, bro, listen, right? So when Akademiks started chilling with 6ix9ine, right? His whole reasoning or his whole response to everybody that was talking bad about him was, but he didn't tell on me. He didn't. And my response to that was, but somebody telling when they're actively involved in certain things and getting caught in telling, that shows you their character, right? But silly me, I also forgot that birds of a feather also flock together, champ.
All those sayings work. Every saying you can ever think of, there's a reason for it, right? So birds together, flock together. Like, come on now. Let's think about this.
Yo, Mark the Shark, that's like saying son took advantage of girls, but he ain't take advantage of my moms or my sisters. So like, why am I gonna take it? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't be his friend. Like, nigga, what? Because he take advantage of people and girls, champ. You never know who he's gonna take advantage of.
Exactly. This is why you don't pet random snakes.
Or dogs. Oh my soul.
Or dogs or anything that can bite you. Like, don't do these types of things.
It's nasty.
Like, what are you doing?
It's nasty work, bro. So you tried to pull us to see, and this is for all the young dudes that follow DJ Snackademics champ. I mean, follow DJ Akademiks champ or DJ Snackademics champ. Whatever one is which. It's either him or his twin champ, right? At this point. But this is for all the fans that, you know, because this guy is getting up there in age, right? And all of his fans and followers are people that's in their early 20s, teenagers and shit like that. So what he say is like law to them. So when he say, oh, you know, 6ix9ine didn't tell on me, so why should I not be his friend? I understand him and da-da-da-da. People, oh, but he didn't tell on me. He told on a bunch of bagels, a bunch of real American bagels, champ. I don't care about them either. So when he say shit like that, his fans believe it. And they feel like, okay, that's a good reason. He didn't tell on you, so why should you feel no type of way? Because the goddamn morality is off, champ. It shows something about their personality. DJ Akademiks, champ, you're the same way 6ix9ine is, champ. You are now an informant, and this is just facts. You are now an informant, bro. Your information, all right, that you dug up is in a goddamn federal paperwork, champ, against somebody that you say you love their music. That's an obsessed fan. An obsessed fan wants to go through your garbage and smell your chicken bones and steal your socks and be outside your crib and steal your welcome mat and take the hair out your brush and try to find out information on if you killed somebody, champ. That is what a fanatical fan is. That is what a diabolical man fan is, champ. And he did exactly that, champ. You asked too much information, and now you're inside some paperwork, champ. Nasty work. Nasty work.
Mm-hmm.
Let's listen to it one more time, champ.
You be seeing the comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why. We here though. We different in Iraq.
Heard by the Slide for Vaughn comments. I don't know if people still say it. They used to say it, but you also mentioned a song. They be like, they be saying Slide for Vaughn. I think they trolling me. Yo, by the way, them songs is fire. I ain't gonna lie.
For some reason, I just don't see them comments no more. For some odd reason. I don't know. Might be the water. You be seeing them comments a lot?
They kind of chilled out a little bit.
I wonder why.
Nasty work. Akademiks look like he really gets his eat on. Oh my soul, he's a snackaholic. Yo, listen, man. Food sometimes is good for the soul, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. I can't be mad at him for that, champ. Yo, champ, let Mr. Martha report on a topic one day about any rapper. Who is Mr. Martha?
I think he's talking about the other academics.
Ah, champ.
Oh, Big Feds. Yeah.
Talking to big feds, knock them codes, know them codes. Yeah, this nigga's nasty work, man. Act messy ass, just be fishing for info. Yo, bro, listen, man.
Right.
For somebody that's not from the culture, bro, and that did never like the culture, and I'm glad that this whole shit came around full circle, right? Because Akademiks, Snackademics, champ, whichever one is which, champ. Nigga never liked the culture. Nigga never liked the culture, champ. He was always against the culture. He got bullied in school. Niggas didn't accept him. He wasn't available. He wasn't welcome to High 97. You know, he just felt like the culture disowned him. So his whole get back was the war on Chirac. That was basically like he was making fun of them niggas. And then he went further to let me go ahead and get somebody locked up, champ. Nasty work, champ. Nasty work. Your boy next to what's his name? Mark the Shark. His name is nigga said Mr. Martha. Like, bro, who the hell is that, champ? Champ. Mr. Martha is crazy.
I hope that was a autocorrect there.
Champ. Nasty work.
That's wild.
Man, that's why I'm glad glad Nipsey got on. Oh yeah, yo, listen. And when Nipsey got unalived, and you know, things sort of calmed down for Ak. Everybody really just got used to him and realized that he wasn't going away. So niggas started getting more clout, and you know, people started loving him. More kids started following him, and we all got used to him. I got tired of speaking against Akademiks because this shit niggas not listening.
Correct.
Not listening, bro. You know what I'm saying? So He is where he's at now, champ, on my soul. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about as far as this situation is concerned. Do y'all believe that DJ Akademiks is now an informant officially, champ? Does he have a badge, champ, close to his heart? Y'all let me know, and y'all let me know if Little DURK is going to be getting out anytime soon if y'all feel like, champ. Yep. Now we're gonna go to this shit. Now, y'all see what this shit say, champ, right? Hold on. Let me move this shit over. OG Percy responds to LA Hoovers. I ain't get Crippen from California. They got it from us. Champ.
Hey,
Champ.
he's standing on it apparently, and I have to applaud him.
Man, listen, man. CALI is in the uproar. I seen my nigga Compton Rick Rock calling OG Percy all types of crackheads and all. Champion. Champion, have the same energy for OG Percy as you had for me, champ. All right, hit that like button, subscribe. OG Percy explains how his Crippen originated in Texas. Let's go.
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.
I went to California. I did an interview with some. Well, first off, shout out to my boy Solo the Sydness out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? Go way back. Warfare, Club Creek. You know, saying Southwest.
This nigga look like Kung Lao, champ. On my soul. My son got the Kung Lao hat. And you know he just borrowed that suit because the suit jacket is too short for the shirt, champ. It's like way too short, champ.
Wow.
Yeah.
I gotta do an animation of that. That's gonna be awesome.
My son
Thank
Kung
you.
Pao, champ. My son Kung Pao. You heard? Let's go.
West Side, Houston, Texas. Solo is also a member of the Hoover Crips out of Houston for under Big Sam.
Nigga, that's a funeral suit. On my soul. Just
from
Timu. It's a Timu funeral suit.
While we were doing the interview, I asked them about the war in the Texas penal system between HGC and HCG. In the Texas penal system, there's a war between HGC, that stands for Hoover Gangster Crip, and HCG, which stands for Hoover Crip Gang.
Bro, look at that dumbass blunt. Yo, bro, anybody that smoke a dumbass blunt like that, bro, nigga, you glizzle on cigarettes. Not gonna hold you. If you putting some big ass blunt like this to your mouth, you glizzle glaze, champ. Period. You niggas don't want to eat hot dogs and corn on the cob and things that resemble phalluses, champ. But you would put an ounce of bud inside of a goddamn brown paper bag and smoke it to look cool.
Yo, so this is what I thought. I was like, first of all, why does it feel like I'm watching what is it? Fat Albert over here on the gang. Like,
Yo, bro, if you got a fist, if you gotta hold your blunt with a full fist, bro. If you gotta hold your blunt with a full fist, bro, that's kind of moot. I'm not gonna hold you. Y'all niggas is giving it up sour, you all. On my soul. That's just my thoughts on that. Percy looking like he getting ready to sell hand fans. On my soul. My son about to walk around with the collection plate, champ.
What do y'all think of this feud between the Five Deuce Hoover set in Texas?
First of all, that's some nonsense right there. I ain't never heard of no bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. Dead homies. Like, that shit made me feel type of way. That's so stupid. what I gotta say before what I gotta say before I pass the mic to my bro on Hoover, like, what niggas to know is the script is like Big Bro said, the script is the script. It's been the script before us, before all of that on the dead homies, you feel me? So we not changing nothing, can't shit change on the dead homies, like the homie said, y'all can go bank something else, but cause that just pissed me off on Hoover. But Hoover come before all of everything and everything. Hoover come before a Crip, it come before a gangster, it come before a criminal. Hoover is first, you know what I'm saying? That's what niggas to understand that, you feel me? So ain't no way a nigga Hoover is beefing with Hoover because they switched the letters around on Hoover. If that's the case, go just beef from Crip gang. Don't beef from Hoover nothing on the dead homie, you feel me?
Let me say.
This question offended them to the point of,
oh, my son looked deceased. Oh, my soul.
I know, right?
Like, damn, I thought these niggas was just out of wake just now. I thought they turned just went to a wake real quick. Champ. Nasty work. But I do understand what those guys are saying.
Right.
Let's hear what OG Percy gotta say in response to what those guys are saying. They saying, nigga, if you're not gonna do it the way we doing it, then don't do it at all, champ. Go make something else up. That's how they feel, right? Let's hear what OG Percy has to say, champ. My
first
son
off,
stink fingers.
the HGCs and the HCGs shouldn't be beefing because you beefing over the criminal and the Crip, right? Because Hoovers and Cali aren't criminals outside of the 5 Deuce, they're Crips. I know in Texas the HCG is Hoover Crip gang. OG Percy, you're from Fort Worth, and Fort Worth, in a real sense, is the home of gangbanging in Texas. So you'll get a lot of HCGs who may have gotten put down in prison in Houston now, right?
Okay.
With that being the case, we spoke on this in the past when I was doing a documentary. Shout out to Spring. We covered the Fort Worth history. What's your thoughts on the Californian response?
I don't have no California response. Never been. I don't have nothing to say to California Crips. I ain't get my Crippin' from no California. That's number one. They got their Crippin' from us. Yeah, Stanley Tookie Williams. Shreveport dudes down south. Yeah, he took Crippin' to Cali.
Listen, I'm from New York, champ. I'm from New York. I don't know who invented Crips. Somebody tell it be Cali niggas in. Who invented Crips? Somebody put me on some knowledge, champ. Who invented Crips, champ? Who invented Crips? Because I believe. I'm not even gonna say what I believe, champ. Who invented Crips? What was the nigga name that invented Crips? Somebody put me on. I'm not going to say nothing because I don't want to say nothing wrong. I want to know if he's being right. Was it Tookie Williams?
What was it?
JD says Tookie wasn't claiming Crip in Louisiana and he didn't invent Crips. Okay, champ. Raymond Washington from the East Side. Okay, that's who I was gonna say, but I wasn't sure if Raymond Washington was younger than Tookie Williams or what came before or after. But I know that was one of the big names, and that's what I was gonna say. So, all right, cool. Raymond Washington was the person that invented Crips. So, what is Son talking about? I don't know, champ. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I said, I'm just trying to get my knowledge correct, champ. I'm not from Cali. I don't speak for Cali. I just want to know what this nigga saying is correct. Cause this nigga's going ham right now, champ. He said Crippen came from Louisiana. Oh, champ.
Crazy.
How y'all think y'all got on? See, I hate when they bring. I'm glad. I'm. First of all, for the record, no, I don't gang bang and I don't rip Crip or none of that shit. I'm a grown man. I put away my childish ways. Thank God he gave me the mind to grow up.
At 56, champ, on my soul, at 56. Because,
I think you better.
nigga, yo, bro, listen, man. Bro, I could go on Google man. Like, bro, I can go on your page and go down a couple of weeks, nigga, and you probably got on all blue talking about some Crip shit, champ. You probably ran out of stories, champ. So now you want to be the next thing for a goddamn conniver is a preacher, champ. The next thing for niggas that are slimy is to start dressing and talking and moving like preachers, champ. You fell right into the next category. Facts.
Yep.
Except now it looks like you cook Asian cuisine soul food, champ.
Korean barbecue and
champ, you making them rib teriyaki, champ. Champ.
Uh-huh.
Sweet and sour turkey wings, champ. That is nasty work. Nasty work. Fried rice, collard greens, champ.
So everybody stuck in your sins, stuck in your evil ways. Just pray to God that He help you see your way out of them. He helped me, and now ain't no Crip to the grave. I bet not. I gotta get to heaven, and they ain't trying to help me get there. So one thing I learned about
pull your jacket sleeve up, bro. It's about a foot of nah, I mean, it's about a good foot of
fabric just coming out the what?
You want to see a rabbit out my sleeve? God damn, bro. This nigga got a deck of cards in his damn sleeve, ain't it? Which number is yours? The king of clubs. Like, nigga, you don't get your trickery.
I was gonna say, don't
wizardry.
play poker with him. Crazy.
Look at his book right behind him. Yeah, champ. With a nigga had on the blue suit with the blue fitted, champ. Champ.
Mm-hmm.
Nasty work.
About life, we all gotta go. Now back to the message at hand. Let me tell y'all something in LA. I don't disrespect y'all Crippen or nothing what y'all did down that way or what, but we not y'all. Everybody down in LA, man, there ain't no HGC who we cuz in Fort Worth, Texas, 5 dudes who were Crip gang. Come down here and tell us different. Come down here.
That's Bogarting though, bro. Like, bro, you gotta understand. Like I understand what he's saying, bro. But then again, it's like, bro, you can't say y'all is something. And I say this about the New York Bloods too, bro. Like, bro, essentially, bro, the shit y'all niggas got your idea from them niggas, and y'all niggas even named y'all shit the same thing that they shit is. So how is it your own thing if? But then again,
but see, they wear their rag on the left side. We do it on the right side.
Champ, yes, champ. It's different sides.
It's totally different. Yeah.
Yes, champ.
Oh, God.
They wear blue and orange, and we wear blue and gold. Copy, champ. Copy.
Right.
Copy. It's just, I mean, it's just hijacking at a point in time. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, what happened to sharing, champ, right? Because, I mean, like I said, I'm from New York. Hip-hop spread all over. People took hip-hop and made gangster hip-hop, dance hip-hop, and ATL got it. And niggas start snapping. Now that's all hip-hop. And I mean, so it's like, I mean, I can understand the sharing shit. Once you make something so popular, it's kind of hard to gatekeep it. And that's just what it is, bro. Like, nigga said Shark is a
yeah. Blue is my favorite color, though, I will admit.
It's kind of hard to gatekeep something that is popular, champ. Just like Chicago with the drill rap, and now New York drill rap is like, but it came from Chicago. It's a way of living, and all that. I mean, people are just going to take. People just gonna take what they want to take, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
It'd be crazy to think like, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. Like basketball was invented here. You can't play basketball outside of Massachusetts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that would be ridiculous.
Nowhere else.
Something. Yeah, right, right. Like And you can't say that other people can't probably do it better than, people from this place or that place. Like, you never know.
Yo, but I mean, I guess it's just the Libra in me. Like, I understand both sides. Like, I understand what the guys from Cali is saying. Like, nigga, if you're gonna do it right. But what if New York would have told Cali that about hip hop?
Right.
Like, nigga, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it just like us. Then there would have never been no gangster rap. It would have never been no NWA. It would have never been no Ice-T. It would have never been, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's just how that shit works, man. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel both sides. I ain't gonna hold you.
Obviously.
I do feel both sides. But let's continue.
And change our colors from y'all colors to blue and orange. We blue and gold down here. Let me give y'all the reason on a respected way. It's because we are on Self City. We don't have to pick up the Cali wave. Confirmation?
But you sort of did pick up the Cali wave, bro. You sort of did, bro. If your shit is named Crip, Hoover, Blood, or whatever that shit is that started out there, bro, you bit off the wave. You did. That's just what it is. Just say that. I bit off the wave. Niggas bit off the wave. But to say Tukey Williams is from Louisiana and all this other shit. Champ. Nasty work. Nasty work. We took Breakdancer from NY and put a twist on it. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, bro. Everybody took something from somewhere else, bro. But I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, Cali niggas love the gatekeep shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, y'all niggas love Cali. New York niggas love New York, but y'all niggas love yourselves from California, champ. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all niggas be really gatekeeping shit.
Right. Like, why would you want to gatekeep that too anyways? Like, isn't that the whole point, is to grow and have numbers and all that stuff? Like,
yo, hey, listen, I told Bounty Hunter BJ, pause, OG Nino Cappuccino, I told him when I spoke to him in 2007, and he was like, yo, I don't want nobody banging my set outside of here, and I'm all right. That was it. That was it for me. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's actually right. Nigga, we don't know nothing about they blocks. Like, I'm not trying to learn about they blocks all the way out there. We over here, champ. Because y'all niggas want to be official Bloods and all that. Nigga, fuck all that, champ. That shit for them niggas, bro. Let's go make some money. On my soul.
We own Self City. Why we gotta be like y'all when we not from where y'all at? Y'all want us to bang what y'all is, but I don't get that with no. Every time a nigga from Cali come down and tell me, cuz you know your knowledge here now, nigga, you don't know mine, nigga. Fuck me. You can't change mine into yours like I can't change mine, yours into mine. And that's y'all problem with this Crippen and all you politic Crips. That's what I call you, nigga. Y'all, everybody know the rules and the tools, but guess what? It ain't no rules. Y'all rules is y'all, and we got ours too. I'm trying to make it make sense to help everybody, because the everything, what it ain't this and it ain't that, well, who gave you yours? It wasn't yours before you got it, but you made it what you is. You hear what I'm saying? It's fine.
He got a point, bro. He got a point. They got a point, and he got a point, because I'm not gonna hold you. Niggas be taking shit all the time, bro. You cannot gatekeep something that is popular. You can't. Now, I'm a person that don't like to be a copycat nigga. So me, I just won't do it. But I'm not mad at other people for doing it. It's just not from where I'm from, so I'm not gonna partake. Know what I mean? I'm not a nigga. I come from an ill city. Nigga, we got a bunch of ill shit to be happy about. I'm not about to get on no other city's waves. That's how I was raised up. Right? But, you know, the world is bigger than just you and I, Mark the Shark. The world is bigger than just you and I, bro. It's people that need to be a part of something. It's people that need to do something, need to feel, you know what I'm saying? And they take shit. This is what it is. Oh, this is a great form of expression. And, oh, man, I want to be a gangbanger. Oh, man, I want to be tough. Oh, these guys call Crips. Let's be Crips too, but just a slightly different Crip. Like, it's just like, all right.
Crip Light.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That Crip Light is crazy. Crip Light is crazy. what messes it all up, they use Cali Street like Rolling 60 instead of our own streets like Oak Cliff, Martin Luther King Crips. At least New York made their own sets. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, yeah, like I said, bro, I'm like 50-50 on this, bro. Because I'm used to niggas taking.
Right.
Bro. On my soul. Steeno, he has 0 point because he's claiming the Cali hood. If he was banging a Texas hood that they made up, then he'd be on point. Niggas be taking all the time. I feel what you saying. I definitely understand what you're saying, and I agree with you. But he does also have a point, bro. You know how many niggas called New York haters when ATL took the crown and we was trying to fight back and all that Laffy Taffy shit came out and we was trying, but we couldn't. Nigga, oh man, that shit is in the past, man. We got this shit now. Da, 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 da. New York ain't it no more. Like, I went through it. Y'all niggas got to go through it now. You know what I'm saying? Something that y'all created has gotten popular to where other people is taking it and making it their own, even if it's the same name.
Right, you're not little unique snowflakes anymore. Sorry.
Nah, champ, niggas gonna bite. This is what it is, biting. It's biting, but I guess that's the way of the world, champ. Shit happened to New York. It happens. It's happening to y'all. That's just what it is, champ. Oh my soul.
I was Hoover Crip gang down here. Why? Because we not like everybody else. We different. We got our own shit, riding our own wave down here. You hear me? Why we gotta be on the Cali? We Texas. So we gotta rep the Cali way? No, nigga, we rep the Texas way. We rock out with our car down here. We country Crips, nigga. We don't got no rules. Nigga, you know why we don't got rules? Because we renegade Crips. What that mean? We don't got no OGs. Didn't nobody raise us in the street. Y'all got OGs. Y'all got big homies and shit. Nigga, it was every man for himself down here. Renegade Crips.
So who put who on, champ? If nobody got a big homie, then who brought who home, champ? Oh my soul. So niggas just decided, all right, well, just at a certain age, I'm Crip too, and like nobody put y'all niggas on. Y'all niggas didn't have to fight and all that to like get on. Y'all niggas. Ah man, but what can you say, man? These niggas gonna do what they want to do, bro. Oh my soul.
That's why I said I have to congratulate them, because honestly, like, there is something about being a little bit unique, right? Like, we all have to wear clothes, right? We all have to wear shoes and all that stuff. But like, I want my shoes to be like a limited edition, like not too many people have this type thing, because that's what I feel like represents me.
Right. It's diabolical, man. And why pay respect to Cali though? Nah, facts. They don't say they made it like this dude. Yeah, I mean, listen, people want to take it. Yeah, he's
too much on that.
He bit the clouded team pill, but I understand. I totally understand, bro, because niggas take culture all the time, bro.
Right.
All the time. Anything that's popular, all the time, bro. All the time. I'm telling y'all, bro. It was niggas in New York sea walking and all that. I know a couple of niggas that was sea walking. Niggas wasn't even in Crip. But niggas was dancing ass niggas that learned how to sea walk. So niggas sea walking. On the low, niggas sea walking. Oh, that shit it'll look just like Snoop Dogg did it, bro. It's popular, bro. It's popular.
I like Mac Dre. I like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of West Coast artists like that. A lot of people on the East Coast didn't know because I wanted to be different. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, listen, man. I don't know, man. I feel both sides, bro. You know what I'm saying? I say let them niggas have it. I say let them have it. You not from there. Let them have it, but it's being done all over the world And it's just that's just the way it is, bro. As niggas, once I seen what drill rap did, I was like, damn, New York is finished. Oh myself. I'm telling niggas, I'm making songs like, yo, we not doing drill rap, F drill rap. That's not New York. Little niggas was not hearing that chant. They was hearing Chief Keef chant. Period. That's just what it was. It's just what niggas do, man. A lot of niggas is not original. Now, I must say, I do believe it's corny, bro. I'm not saying I don't not believe that it's corny. I do think it's corny to bang somebody else's hood, bro. Like, nigga, these niggas live on 50th Street and whatever avenue or whatever in a whole nother hood, bro.
Right.
That always been lame to me.
Right. No, that's the same thing as I've always felt. Like, you can adopt certain things, but then other things you just gotta have some sort of pride in it.
Switch
right?
up, like, bro. Niggas could wear red, but at least name it a certain way. Or so, like, I'm saying, like, bro. Hey, listen, man. Like Son said, go down there and tell them different, right, bro? It get ignorant, bro, to the point where niggas would be like, all right, man, y'all niggas just go ahead and do y'all, bro. If that's what y'all
Sometimes
is, can't nobody tell y'all not that.
Right.
That's what we was. We didn't come up on no rules and statutes and limits. Nigga get violations. What they do that here? You get killed? Coming to talking about beating up somebody and jumping on niggas. Murder one of you niggas. Anybody. You can ask anybody, but man, that's out of respect as a man. Sit there and watch him beat up Creek Mac. That nigga, I'd have shot all them niggas. We don't do that shit down here. That violation and beating up niggas. Nobody run no check niggas killed.
He said that there's no DPs out there in Texas, champ. He said C-Mac should have got up with both eyes swollen shut and just let off fire, champ. Oh, champ. This is what he's saying. Yo.
I said we renegades. We didn't come up under rules. These niggas got rules. Y'all gotta follow this. This is the law. This is how we do it. Well, we don't do it like that. And can y'all please respect that we don't gotta rock like y'all and y'all don't rock like us?
But you got them niggas' name, bro. Yeah, bro. But you got their name, bro. That's yeah, bro. Like I said, bro.
That's where he loses me.
Yo, bro. Y'all got their name, though, bro. Like that, yo, son. The world is a crazy place right now, bro.
Right.
The world is a backwards place. The only thing I could do is try to understand both sides, champ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the only thing that I could say. Still, Goku says New York drill, slick copy UK drill. The beats wise, because UK drill got better beats than Chicago drill.
Understandable.
And New York figured out how to make it swaggy. We figured out how to like make it dancing and all this other shit. Niggas doing the kick dance and all that, and stepping and skipping and kicking and bouncing around and all this other shit. Like
having a good old time.
Yeah, bro. These niggas made it fashionable, champ. Right? But like I said, man, it is kind of diabolical to say I'm gonna take your name and do what I want to do with it.
You're right. Right. It's like having a franchise and be like, you know what? I don't like the name McDonald's. I'm going to name it after myself.
Yo, what Denzel said to Cuba Gooding Jr. in that Blue Magic shit?
Oh yeah. It's a brand.
Yeah, bro, it's a brand. You don't need to step on the brand. You take it, you sell it how it is. I don't give a damn. Nigga, this is Blue Magic. It's my brand. It's your brand. It's my brand. I stand by it. I love
that scene.
God damn it, I stand by it on my soul. Oh, easy took her.
That's it.
Chill. cosplaying is trending. Cosplay is trending, bro. None of these New York content creators, Kai Cenat, none of these niggas is American.
Right.
None of them niggas is American, bro. Phantom, none of them niggas is American. None of them New York drill rappers is American. They came to America from their parents, they first generation Americans, and they took they trying to embody the New York shit. That's why the New York shit getting watered down, because the way they saying it, like they doing dumb shit like my heart. Nigga, some Spanish nigga made that shit up. My heart. Right. Oh, my heart, my heart. You don't get that feminine shit up out of here, take that shit back to DR, champ. My heart. Like, bro, what we talking about, bro? Know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting kind of watered down. Bacon, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, shit went so crazy, nigga. My generation, nigga, we was used to that shit. We didn't promote that shit, nigga. That's regular shit. Y'all niggas just coming to America and coming to New York and y'all getting embodied by the culture. Oh shit. Bacon, egg, and cheese is I could tell a deli nigga what sandwich to make. I'm a New Yorker. Like, bro, niggas is not New Yorkers, bro. Y'all niggas is from Guam and Somalia and all this other shit, champ. Y'all niggas is not. Yeah, bro. They say, yo, bro, yes, bro, yes. Duke Dennis is not from New York. Duke Dennis is not from New York. I'm talking about New York because I know how shit get watered down. I know how it get watered down, bro. And this is how the shit getting watered down in y'all sense, right? People taking y'all shit and doing what they want to do with it. Taking the parts they like and ditching the parts that they don't like that may make this shit more cohesive type of situation as far as y'all concerned. But as far as they concerned, they just doing them but doing y'all, champ. Pause.
Right. Because once we pick up y'all way, we might well be like y'all. That ain't gonna.
Y'all niggas is like, see, bro, don't see. This is where I fall off the 50-50 shit, right? Don't play in my face, bro. Don't do that, bro. If I pick up y'all ways, I might as well be like y'all, nigga. Your name, yo, nah, chill, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
This is how we do it. We don't do it like that. And can y'all please respect that we don't gotta rock like y'all and y'all don't rock like us? Cause once we pick up y'all way, we might well be like y'all.
You
are. That ain't gonna do us no good. We trying to be like somebody else.
Nigga, what do you think this whole thing is?
Right.
Yo, at least keep it a thou wow. Like, yo, we like the way y'all niggas get down, pause, as far as the game banging shit is concerned. So we started calling ourselves Crips. We realized that Cali is the home of Crips and it's all love to y'all. Salute. But we try to do it a little different out here. Our environment is different, so we have to do it different out here. Everybody got guns in Texas. The laws is different. Mm-hmm. So it would behoove us to move a little bit differently, right? That's understandable, champ. But to say you not trying to be like them, but you named after them is diabolical, champ. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. It's just getting worse and worse, bro. You started with the Tookie Williams shit, you lost me. And I'm still trying to understand because, like I said, I'm used to niggas taking shit and using it and making it their own. All right? But this, like, come on, bro. Just keep it 100 with your 55-year-old self, champ.
Keep it 100 with it.
This
Such
is
a bar.
This is my son, Rafiki off the Lion King.
There you go. That's it. That's the one.
They wear 10-gallon cowboy hats and cowboy boots in Texas. Real rap. On my soul. On my soul. They do. They got a whole different style. But like I said, at least show love. I mean, of course you're going to move a certain way. Y'all going to have different type of views. But, you know what I'm saying? At least show love, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At least.
We trying to be like Cali Crips. We never was. This is Fort Worth, Murder Worth, Texas. Five Deuce Hoover Crip gang. We ain't never heard of that. But we ain't never heard of what y'all was before y'all heard what we was. But
come on, champ. So you never heard what a Hoover was before y'all became Hoovers out there. It's crazy work. That's crazy work, son. That's like niggas saying GD and BD. Oh nah, nigga, we made that shit at the same time, champ. I didn't know. I was GD already, champ. I never heard of y'all. Like, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Your ignorance does not excuse you from certain things. Like, it's crazy.
Bro said, I'm from California and I'm waiting for New York to co-sign my hip-hopper so I can be certified authentic perpetrating the fraud. Okay, champ. That shit sounded crazy. You got a lot of time on your hands, champ. That was crazy work.
But at the same time, everybody looking for a reason. Let me give the Crip nigga some game. Since I'm not gang banging no more, and I can give a fuck less about the foolishness, let me give somebody some game. Cuz, long as your last name is Crip, we all family. Oh, y'all didn't catch that part. See, that's the part y'all don't catch. That's how I bang. Let me tell you something, when I went to prison, all you Cali niggas, all you out-of-town Crips, all that shit didn't work with me. They tried it. I'm from the Cali. Oh, man, I'm from here. Man, I respect everybody from Cali. Man, well, can we get the same respect from Fort Worth, from Texas? Oh, man, but y'all don't like us. Well, cuz, big ups. Y'all started something and spread it like wildfire. It's all the way in New York now. You hear me?
Nigga, why you gotta mention us, nigga? It's in fucking Texas, nigga. Like, goddamn, niggas keep it on Texas, champ. We already been through the fire. Niggas already done questioned New York gang banging and all that other shit. At least, we have the Warriors, champ. At least we have the Warriors, champ, which showed some type of gang crew shit before niggas was blood and Crip in New York. Big U said when he was a kid, he used to watch the Warriors, and this is what Big U said, champ. I know Big U not the first Crip ever. I'm not saying Raymond Washington and all them niggas was watching that shit. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's all. Right. But don't bring New York into this shit. Yeah.
Anyway.
Don't make this goddamn shit difficult, champ. Nasty work, man.
We respect y'all for that, but don't make us like y'all. And don't get mad because we don't rock, because we ain't from where y'all is. That's the part y'all not watching. We not from where y'all from. Every city got its own way of doing things. Let me give y'all the biggest secret in the world. Every city don't Crip the same. Shh, I'm gonna let y'all soak in that for a minute. And you can go around the world and see that. And that don't make them wrong because they don't do it like you do it. Well, ain't no such thing as that. Well, how the fuck it ain't, nigga? There's a whole bunch of them down there. It is a such thing because that's their city. That's how they do it in their town. Every city Crip different. Do that make sense?
It makes sense. It definitely makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is this said city saying that they created something that they didn't create.
Right.
I didn't hear y'all and all this other shit. It's just like, it's a clear lie, champ. We all know where you got this shit from. Rafiki, champ. We all know where you got this shit from, champ. All right? And it's fine. If you want to be a copycat, it's fine, bro. It's fine.
I go to a country town. They Crippin' different while we Crip. I went down in there.
And the New York Bloods had to gain their respect. Niggas was from Cali was bashing. But you wanna know what's different? Niggas from New York went to Cali. Type shit. And shit of that nature, champ. Niggas from Cali came to New York and saw how niggas was banging and all that shit. But New York had to gain their respect, bro. We went through the shit. Them niggas went through that shit, bro, in New York, bro. And I can't say it's wrong. Nigga, you taking somebody's whole name and doing what you want to do with it. I can't say that they wrong. However, he is right. Everybody in every state does everything a different way. Just like niggas rap different in Memphis than niggas rap in New York. And niggas rap different in Minnesota and Detroit. And I mean, yeah, bro. It is. I mean, you got a point too, Chip.
That's what y'all. That's how we do it here. And when it's how you do it in they city, that's how they do it. That's how they gonna do it, and you can't come change it. One nigga always think, well, they ain't how I go down here, cuz. You wrong, cuz. This is like this because you in the wrong where you from. Well, if that's how I go, how you said, well, go back where you from. Because it don't go like that. You can get caught up in Big Spring, Texas, Odessa, Midland, Sulphur Springs, look, Albuquerque, any little town between. You can't bring your game to their city. But you know, everybody wrong when they don't do it like the next man do it. That's why I got out of Crippen. But when I was in prison, let me tell y'all, Crippen niggas, I didn't give a fuck what you niggas saying. As long as your last name was Cripp, I was on your bumper. That's why I can't touch no trades. I touch anything and say Cripp on it. As long as it's a Cripp, because we all family. You niggas interracial. I'm just saying though, because that's the part you boys don't understand. How the fuck everybody got this Crip shit on them, but ain't nobody getting along? Oh, because we deuces, we trades, but it's your last name Crip.
Now, I'm not going to lie. I feel that. And that's another reason why I decided not to bang and not to do all that shit. You know, because once I figured out that niggas that wear the same flag, the same color flag, was beefing, I'm like, nigga, so I got to worry about blue flags. I got to worry about red flags also. And I got to worry about police. Nigga, that's just bringing on enemies for no problem, Chan. It's not smart. It's not smart, Chan. Oh, my soul. It's not smart. But, I mean, I guess, you know what I mean? That's what everybody thinks. That's not from Cali. That's how everybody perceives it. Crips go against Bloods, all Crips are together, all Bloods are together. I know y'all gonna say, oh, that's not true. I know it's not true, but that's what people from other states believe, champ. And it makes sense. It should be that way. As a matter of fact, it shouldn't be that way. Y'all niggas shouldn't be beefing at all. No red and blue beef, champ. Pause. No. All that shit need to chill. Yeah, I'm not promoting gang altercations, champ.
I'm a Crip. Well, goddamn, we all family. Why the fuck we can't? When the Crips gonna stop? Man, shit. I tell y'all, Crips, don't join no Crip gang. The niggas turn on you. There's more Crips turning on each other. Back in the days, I thought it'd be a war against the other side. But it ain't nothing but niggas against niggas. War amongst each other. Shout out to all the Crips. Shout out to all the Bloods. I hope y'all find liberty in what you got going. And community resolution is in progress on my end for life to the day I die. I am out of the black rage. I'm in the blue redemption right now. The black redemption. Blue rage, I done been through it. I went through all the blue rage I can go through. All they did is send me to the penitentiary, put me out on, sprung me out on drugs. I don't want to go through the blue rage no more to get to.
Nigga, first of all, that shit didn't string you out on drugs, champ. You are a fiend, champ. People are born fiends. You know that, right? Every fiend is born a fiend. It's your destiny, champ. You're destined for krills. You was a person that was destined for krills, champ. On my soul. Destined for krills, champ. Nasty work. Marvel Knight says NY Crips don't beef with each other. The Bloods might though. I mean, the Bloods definitely do, or did when I was coming up. Especially if you was trying to bang a West Coast set. That shit wasn't flying. I'm not gonna hold you. Niggas had to put in work for that. On my soul.
To the black redemption. Now, this is what the black redemption look like. This is when you grow up. This is when you put away your childish ways and become a man. So when y'all do that, then holler at baby black Crip. Then I know you a real Crip. See, the only way you be a real Crip is when you make it out of it. Boys.
Let me just real quick on this particular situation, right?
Yes, sir.
Because
my son moving in that seat, nigga. God,
I feel like the message somewhere got lost within the mess. There's politics going on.
It's too much.
My son cheeks all sunken in, bro. This nigga sick.
I think so.
I think my son's sick, bro. Well, my son cheeks is like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
politics.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I think
my
he's- I
whole
think
thing
he's
is, I feel like there is an opportunity here to stop a war between the HCGs and the
And
HGCs.
tell you what don't make sense? A war amongst each other.
Right.
Crips on Crips. Where's the war? Which shouldn't be nothing. See, that's why it ain't right. You feel what I'm saying? The politics.
Well, in a real sense, the Crips beef with the Crips.
In
Cali. I'm just saying.
Well,
in Cali.
well, you know what? You're right.
The Hoovers beef with the Hoovers in Texas. So I understand, there's not really that many Hoover sets in Texas, right? You only got the 5 deuces. And so I think the Hoovers in Cali are more so saying it's like, why are the Hoovers beefing with the Hoovers? You know what I'm saying? Like it comes to like, I understand like, Crip thing, but it's like a Hoover thing too going on. You see what I'm saying?
It's just a different word, but the last name is Crip. That's all I want to know. What's their last name? Everything ends in what? Crip.
So he's saying that Hoovers and Crips is all one and the same in Texas. He's saying that at the end of every Hoover name is Crip. This is what he's saying, champ. On my soul. Grizzly Adams said people scared to be Panthers. Yeah, bro. I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically, bro. He's a rather, I said this in a live a long time ago because I heard somebody say this and it always stuck in my head, right? You're not a alpha male if you conquer people that are disenfranchised, right? You become an alpha male when you conquer other alphas. And this person also said there's hardly any alpha black males because we're not in the position we're not in the position like nigga, we still gotta defeat the cream cheese. You know what I'm saying? Like the easier option is to be the strongest of the disenfranchised. But that's not what an alpha male is. Them niggas back in the day, the Panthers, they was alpha males because they main enemy was the cream cheese. The real opposition. They wasn't trying to violate somebody else that's on public assistance and welfare and food stamps.
Right.
You want to be the king of the projects and shit. That make you feel like an alpha male, but niggas in Hollywood Hills is laughing at you. You're still a bagel that's in the projects. You understand what I'm saying, bro? Like, so, yeah, I mean, niggas, people is afraid to be Panthers because that would mean that you would have to really be an alpha male, bro. You would have to stand up against those people that are that really have their foot on our back. The cream cheese. They don't want to do that. They want to violate other bagels. So, yeah, let's go ahead and join. Let's go ahead and put some red on one of us and blue on another one so we know who the target, champ. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we going to violate each other. It's nasty work, bro. When you can't beat the opposition and you turn the energy inward.
Self-destruction.
It's self-destruction, champ, at its finest.
I don't give a fuck what you put before it. Nigga, you put the G before the C, you can't put the H before I don't want that shit. What do it end then? Do I'm gonna make sense right there though too? Yeah. You know, you put everything, they gonna find a way to, that's the politic nigga. Cause you supposed to put the G before the C, you supposed to cross the X out, put the, hey man, too much shit going on for me. I can't even write a goddamn.
But that's what it is, though. That's like saying, I want to learn how to skateboard or I want to learn how to surf. But you got to start out on your stomach and you got to paddle and then you got to lift up and then you got to stand. Oh, man, that's too much for me. Oh, man, I just thought it was going to be fly just to surf, baby. I just wanted to carry the surfboard around, baby. I thought I was just going to just be able to just go out there and stand on the board the whole time. No, nigga. You gotta go at a certain direction. You gotta find the right wave, go at an angle, make sure you're not going straight. Yeah, champ. Yeah. Nigga said, nah, I just want to go ahead and Boogie Boy, champ. Nasty work. But this is exactly what's going on, champ. On my soul.
Yeah, I'm worried about being wrong. Cause you gotta cross your old out right here, cuz. Goddamn right, my mama let her, nigga. She ain't gonna know what that shit is. Goddamn, cuz, that's disrespect. Oh, man, y'all nigga. This too much for me. Hell, I can't say Kool-Aid now, nigga. They saying Bool-Aid there. Bool-Aid? Yeah, that's a battle act. Battle act? That's a CALI act. It's about, man, I'll pick up. You be like C-Man, you be stuck in your C's. You get caught up in them C's. You get caught up in that fire life. You be for lifing around here. I used to talk like that, y'all. I just couldn't even say blood. My man, I forgot to use the B had just fell out my goddamn vocabulary all at once, y'all. I felt like Crip Mac. 5-5 Crip. If I need some fries. Some Friday fried fives. Five show. You know, and that's a habit. When you pick it up, you won't know no words. I did that. I want to see all Crips get along. Hell, I want to see Crips and Bloods get along. But that's Cali. That's the Cali wave. Down here in Cali, the Crips and Bloods love each other in Texas. Yeah, I got a lot of blood homeboys. Shout out to Doohickey. Shout out to Kool-Aid. Shout out to Lil Eva. Shout out to Trouble. Shout out to Benny Boy. I got some love for Bloods. Shout out to Big Truman. You understand me? I'm just saying though, and that shit I would have never said at this time of life if I hadn't grown up. I hate to see a grown Crip talking Crippin'. Huh?
King Beezy.
King Beezy. Shout out to King B. The King B, man, for real though. No doubt. Shout out to King Beezy, man. And the band Pea Shoe, man, Blue Hands. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Yeah, man, we all.
That's another thing. People from other states believe that all Bloods and Crips don't like each other in Cali. That's another, I believe, a misconception, because I do see some Blood and Crip niggas cool in Cali. So I don't know, Chan. It's you know, everybody thinks some certain things should be certain ways when they pick things up, man. It's nasty work at the end of the day.
Grown now.
Very.
It's nasty work.
I look at the ones that I've been around and I see what they doing now. I don't see them doing what y'all doing. I'm not finna walk around with no rag hanging out of my pocket. I'm putting my pants up here. I'm dressing today. I was stuck in that rage for 25 years.
Nigga said, I'm dressing today. Now you took that outfit straight off a corpse. On my soul. Right off a corpse, champ. You undressed a corpse, champ.
Facts.
This looks crazy, bro. This goddamn foot of sleeve missing right here, man. It's crazy.
You niggas did that much time in the streets. I did 36 years in the streets, y'all. When I seen niggas jump off the porch, get killed the first day they laying off the porch, nigga. And I tell God, thank you! Every time I think about it. Boys.
Hey, real Tony.
That nigga definitely looked like he needed an Aquafina drink or something, champ, all right? One of them Saratoga waters to dip his face in.
I know, right?
But y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Does his Crippen come from Texas, champ? Is there a such thing? Or does all Crippen and all gangbangery activity need to be sanctioned from Cali? Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments, all right? Moving into some more blood talk, champ, all right? This man Byron Blake been on a tear. All right, so if you don't know who Byron Blake is the person that is on 1090 Jake's head, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. He's been making video after video after video, champ. About 1090 Jake, exposing 1090 Jake. And we're gonna take a look at what he says, man. He said that 1090 Jake, how 1090 Jake took down the sex, money, murder Bloods. All right. Hit that like button, subscribe. We're going to get into this content, see if he's making any sense about 1090 Jake, man. I had a bad feeling about 1090 Jake anyway, champ. So this should be interesting. Hit that like button. Let's get it.
Over the past couple of years, I know many of you, like myself, have been wondering, What is up with Jake and the Island Boys? I mean, as much as some of y'all may dislike this 1090 Jake Exposed series, we have to acknowledge that 1090 Jake has been consistently riding the Island Boys for about 4 years now. Well, I decided to look into it. And while 1090 Jake appeared to be pressing a line, what I found was that he was actually staying true to his agenda to bring down gangs and drug operations. So on today's episode of 1090 Jake Exposed, I will be breaking down how 1090 Jake used exposing the Island Boys as a cover-up for his role in helping to dismantle the Florida chapter of the Sex Money Murder Bloods. After Jake made his appearance on the news in what was clearly a third-party cooperating move to stop the prison drug operations,
I was trying to shed light on inmate deaths in the system and how many overdose deaths were being reported as natural or accidental. I was sent videos by current prisoners who couldn't get the message out, so I used my platform to be their voice.
The Florida Department of...
You use your platform to be the voice of niggas that was telling, champ. You did. I remember that video. You was on the news talking about, nigga, you was telling how the drugs was getting into the jail. You was telling them. Oh, the COs be bringing it in and da-da-da-da, and, you know, they be boofing it and all this other shit. This is what you said. You played video. You did this.
Corrections would stay true to his word and take the matter seriously, causing them to shake down many prisons, and that would lead to the discovering of a lot of contraband cell phones. Those contraband cell phones would turn up a lot of information.
This is, Byron Blake, you right. You may be on to something, champ. It's not coincidence. You start getting shit shaken down, and you did, bro. I remember when this shit happened. When it happened, because I covered this shit, bro. You was on the news talking about how all this contraband get in jail and how it's bad. Niggas really took that shit for what it was and started shaking shit down. And they did discover a whole bunch of cell phones and shanks and drugs, champ. Now, what I wasn't thinking at the time was what's on them cell phones. Right? Like, damn, what type of information is in all of this contraband? It may be letters in there, kites. It may be all types of shit in there, champ. And you telling, as a gang member, so allegedly, you're telling. So I believe Byron Blake is on to something with this one, champ.
Information will be used to aid the state and federal authorities with launching investigations into several different organizations that had a presence in the Florida Department of Corrections, amongst which were the Sex Money Murder Bloods. Florida DEA ATF Special Agent and Detective Danny Polo, who is also working as a gang expert on the Y&W Melly case, and also the guy that 1090 Jake wants us to believe only mentioned him in the Y&W Melly case because he's a crazed fan of Jake, testified that while working as a gang specialist in the organized crime unit, he worked on prison wiretaps cases. He listed multiple different organizations, but he emphasized that he worked on a big wiretaps case involving the Bloods.
Like, yo, bro, right? So who would you think runs the contraband in jail? Like who would have first dibs, or who would be making that happen? Probably the GBs, right? Probably the heebie-jeebies or the Woods, or it's some sort of organized thing.
Right.
This is not just people just making it happen, doing no. It's what he did was he had them shake down whatever gang or whatever set of people was running that contraband ring. You got to go through somebody to make it happen, champ. You know what I'm saying? You know how this shit go. Ain't nothing coming in jail if it ain't through me. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, niggas be on that type shit. So what he did was exactly what Son is saying, bro. Now, was it intentional? Did he intentionally do that to make them shake down the prisons and get specifically the Sex Money Murder set in trouble?
Right.
Around that same time, Polk County, which is a part of the multi-jurisdictional gang operation that they have down there in Florida, announced that they had just done their first gang wiretap case on the Sex Money Murder Bloods. Detective Danny Polo joined the Organized Crime Task Force in the year 2018. 1090 Jake's YouTube channel, End of Sentence, was started in 2019 and immediately became a treasure trove of information about the Florida prison system and how the gangs operate within the Florida prison system. Detective Danny Polo also testified during the Y&W Millie trial that when he's asked to conduct a gang investigation or review a case to be prepared as a gang investigator, the first thing he does is look for any and all publicly available information that he can get without a warrant, such as pictures or videos posted to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, because people usually wear distinctive colors, clothing, or throw hand signs that make their affiliation identifiable. So it should come as no surprise that while Florida investigators were investigating Florida gangs that were operating within Florida prisons, that they used a Florida-based YouTube channel that gave all of the ins and outs of Florida prison and Florida prison gangs.
That makes sense. This nigga is convincing. That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense, champ. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This officer says that they use social media posts and things like that and videos to gather information on certain things without getting warrants, right? So let's just say a person is investigating Little DURK, right? And the Little Pop shit. What they're gonna do is go on social media before they get any warrants or anything like that. You know, they got to do the investigation. So they're gonna look at whatever post, and then they're gonna go to YouTube and put in Little DURK's name. Oh, by golly, what's gonna pop up? Music and interviews of him violating, and you know. But in this case, they're saying that these officers use 1090 Jake's information that he was putting out on his page to take down said Sex Money Murder set champ. Champ.
Now that we know Detective Danny Polo is a member of the multi-agency task force, and he's also been deputized as a special agent with the DEA and ATF since 2018, and he loves to use open source information to gain his intel, let's break down how this ties 1090 Jake to the takedown of over 41 alleged members of Sex Money Murder for allegedly distributing drugs into the Florida state prison system. As I said earlier, after Jake made his appearance on the news, there were shakedowns at prisons all over the state of Florida. And once again, just in case you had doubts about what his intentions were, listen to this.
I was trying to shed light on inmate deaths in the system and how many overdose deaths were being reported as natural or accidental. I was sent videos by current prisoners who couldn't get the message out, so I used my platform to be their voice.
If you listen closely to Jake, he said he was sent the videos by prisoners who wanted to get the word out, and he used his platform to do that. These are inmates who wanted to get the drug operation busted. He used his platform to help them achieve that goal. If you look at the videos that Jake...
AKA Tell. AKA Tell, bro. AKA Tell. And this is some shit that's been being said for a while, so I agree with what Son is saying. When he was on this, bro, I said the same shit, bro. You about to get niggas locked up. Oh, no, nigga, you bugging. All right, everybody was, you know what I mean? All right, cool, whatever. We're going to move past it, champ. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, nah, champ, you actually did. You actually told. You actually got niggas in trouble, champ. You're a gang member, but you worrying about niggas' well-being is diabolical. Oh, they overdosing in jail, so what? Gang member niggas is niggas who the goddamn seller shit. Champ. And you knew that. That's why you did it, champ. You know how much confidential informants get paid per year, right?
Posted on his YouTube channel, and that he ultimately took to the news to help shed light on this situation, as he calls it. The video he claims were sent to him to help get the word out were not of any dirty guard activity. They were not of any abuse or any inhumane circumstances. All they showed were cell phones. And as I've said in earlier videos, After this news segment aired, the department said they were going to take this matter very seriously, and they stuck to their word and did just that. Jake would initially make his appearance on the news on January 21st, 2020. And by the beginning of February, they had already began shaking down facilities. Those shakedowns turned up cell phones. And like I said, those cell phones turned up a lot of information.
Of course.
In 2022, the Polk County Sheriff's Office would issue a press release stating that after a year-long investigation, they had charged 41 alleged members of sex money murder, stating that they work with the Organized Crime Unit, the Florida Department of Corrections, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, and the Attorney General's office. They had produced racketeering charges. This investigation was initiated in March of 2021 when information based on a historical ongoing investigation led them to this information. Of course, my belief is that the historical ongoing investigation was related to 1090 Jake and his news clip and the exposing of all of those cell phones inside of the Florida prisons. It was a very technical way of saying that information that we found led to this information that we charging them with. So going on during 2021, at the exact same time as this investigation, is 1090 Jake's pressing of the Island Boys for allegedly claiming to be Bloods, specifically claiming to be sex money murder, which is crazy because Jake don't even claim sex money murder. But I guess he was just doing what we like to call beating the bushes, trying to get some intel out of these guys, staying true to the course of the investigation. But anyway, when asked about this on a public platform, the Island Boys would deny any affiliation.
But if there were any Bloods watching who wanted to put you on, you'd be down?
We know, that's the thing. We know Bloods that always try to put us down in this and that. We're not really caring. I don't really care to be a Blood. Yeah, okay. we're not really caring about.
What about Crip?
I don't want to be known. that would be a crazy story. But I don't got no problems with no Crips and like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's probably easier to just stay out of it, I feel like.
You don't need to. I don't gotta be in a gang. We're from Florida. You don't need a gang bang to be. You feel me? You can make your own thing. That's what I'm saying. I'm on my type of time. I know my value. I know who I am. I don't have to be a gamer. Like I know I make money without being in a gang.
Despite this very public denial of any affiliation on October 7th, on October 28th, 1090 Jake would release a video in which he claimed that he had a private conversation with the Island Boys and they told him some private information, but he still came to the internet with it publicly. That conversation included details about who was responsible for making the Island Boys members of Sex Money Murder.
Surprisingly, Fly was a likable person and kept everything real, which is what I respect about him. More or less, the Island Boys were blessed in to Sex Money Murder by a rapper named 21 Murky, who's apparently from Florida but affiliated with 21 Savage's people out in Atlanta.
Yo, bro, what, like...
I know, right?
Why is it that important for you to give this type of information out, bro? Oh yeah, well they said they not Blood, but they really are Blood, and this is the person who put them on. Champ, and he knows 21 Savage. Like, bro, god damn. But hey, man, they got millions of subs, bro. Millions and millions and millions of subs, champ. And them niggas don't care, champ. Look at that shit. 1.2 million views. Champ. 1.2 million views, champ. I can't even get as many likes as there's people in here to like the damn video. This nigga got goddamn 31,000 likes. Champ.
I know, right?
Hey, man.
Crazy.
Despite 1090 Jake's claims that the Island Boys were fake Bloods, the guy that he has on the screen, 21 Murky, is documented as early as 2015 before any of us even knew that Jake existed as a gang member. In fact, the article says that he was stopped because the police recognized him as a gang member. And 1090 Jake just put his face on the screen and told all of these people that he is actively recruiting for sex money murder. He also identified the Island Boys as a possible source of intel about sex money murder, which is why it was no shocker when the state seemed to be a couple steps ahead and caught an alleged sex money murder member who had allegedly killed an 8-year-old girl in a drive-by at the Island Boys' house just 3 days after the incident happened. What's really happened is Detective Danny Polo has watched this whole saga play out over the internet and via Jake's YouTube channel and has used the information gained during watching these videos to stay a few steps ahead in this investigation. Let's not forget Detective Danny Polo was a member of the multi-agency task force, the tactical deployment team, which was an agency that worked in the Tri-County area. The Tri-County area includes Miami-Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach County. Belle Glade is in Palm Beach County, and all of these events happen in Belle Glade. So, after Jake's news clip produced such positive results, and they were able to actually do shakedowns and come up with cell phones that led to the amounts of intel that it led to, Detective Danny Polo kind of just started sitting back and watching 1090 Jake's platform to see what new information will be coming out. And even though he doesn't claim sex, money, murder, Jake would continue to speak on sex, money, murder and continue to talk about screening the Island Boys about being sex, money, murder as if he was some kind of enforcer for sex, money, murder or for all of the Bloods in general.
Nah, that nigga just a marsupial champ. He know that there's a sex, money, murder RICO that he just got started. So he's trying to, hey, nigga, listen, man, I'm telling you, bro, these niggas get paid per year, bro. They get paid per year, bro. They have a salary for this shit, bro. I'm telling. They have a salary, bro. This nigga's blood, come on, man. Like, what are we talking about? He's a goddamn imposter. He's a goddamn informant.
Right.
I hit up the Island Boys because they're talking about they were saying they were sex, money, murder.
Right, yeah.
All right, well, you in the state of Florida, so if you're gonna be that, there's a specific you have to know. I wanted to know if he knew that specific person. He didn't.
Not Chico, that guy who kidnapped him?
Nah, I'm talking about a real blood.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying when this shit like it's just tapped in for real. You know what I'm saying?
But if you not sex, money, murder, then why do you care so much?
I know, right?
Why are you pressing niggas for? Because he's police, man.
Everyone knows each other. Everyone can get in contact. It's real deal shit. That's how you figure out who ain't what they said it is.
Meanwhile, Detective Danny Polo is cross-referencing this information with information that he's picking up while working on a prison drug operation case and what he calls a big wiretap case against the Bloods. Using 21 Murky's social media as a starting point since 1090 Jake said that he was the one doing the recruiting, and looking through all of his pictures and all of his friends and looking through their friends and looking through their friends and looking to see if they see any gang signs or anything that could get them access to a search warrant so they could get into the messages and possibly even intercept some calls. If you think that sounds far-fetched, just listen.
Evil must be contained. And that means taking dangerous people out of our communities and putting them behind bars where they cannot hurt anyone else.
As part of the investigation, detectives used what the sheriff called a gang wiretap, or T3, a first in Polk County. Members basically informed on themselves.
Oh yeah, gang members, listen up. We can intercept your social media. You can't pay attention to all that hype you hear. We got it, and we got them because of it.
Even though a lot of these guys that got indicted on this case were already incarcerated, and some of them incarcerated for the long ride, I mean really serving life sentences, the discovery of these phones made it easy for the state to identify the names and rankings of members. Once they were able to get the names, then they were able to look these guys' social media up. And once they found the social media, they just look for any evidence of crimes or even evidence of membership. Now, I know y'all saying if the leadership is from Orlando and Jake told from YouTube, how did this case end up in Polk County? Well, once again, the discovery of those contraband cell phones led to the discovery of text messages, and some of those text messages dated back years. That helped shed light on a lot of things. And one of those things was a string of home invasions and violent crimes that had taken place in Polk County. And while Polk County had made arrests in those cases, they were able to establish through this new intel that those crimes were actually gang related. This led to wiretapping phone calls and social media accounts, as well as reviewing jail calls and even reviewing old jail calls. That led to even more information, including information that the sex money murder prison drug operation was possibly being ran by an inmate who was still in the Polk County jail waiting to be sent to Florida State Prison. Of course, Polk County would jump at the opportunity to close some cases and make some headlines, and the Florida Department of Corrections would not pass on the opportunity to show everybody that they were standing on their word. Ironically, even though an 8-year-old little girl lost her life, Jake would still call the island boy a snitch for telling the police that his friend handed him a gun as he was running to try to hide in the closet, and that he ain't know nothing about this whole situation.
At the end of the day, he didn't have to say anything. He could have just let the investigation play out. But he decided to say, look, I don't know what the fuck's going on. He tried to give me the gun. I didn't take it. So to sum it all up, Fly Soldier did tell. But I mean, 90% of y'all watching would have did the same fucking thing.
Now, people love to talk about the code. And Jake loves to excuse himself from this snitching right here that you see on your screen, where he wrote up that Jimmy hit him in the head with a rock and a sock. He loves to excuse himself from this by saying, that's not snitching. I was writing up the COs. But he has the audacity to call this guy a snitch for separating himself from the murder and possibly the murder weapon of an 8-year-old girl. I'm saying that to say that Jake shows no mercy when it comes to deciphering paperwork and calling somebody a snitch based on if they worked with the police or cooperated with the police or not, regardless of the circumstances. By that standard, and if I'm being completely honest, by all standards, what Jake did with going on the news and exposing these videos with the intent of busting up these prison drug operations is snitching. This most definitely considered snitching.
I said this shit a year or two ago, bro.
Right.
I said this shit a year or two ago. I promise y'all, bro. I said this shit a year or two ago, bro. When I seen this shit, I said it, bro. He's telling. You want to stop niggas from getting high in jail. So you showing these videos. And like, why would you care, first of all, if you're a gangbanger, right? But I digress. You show these videos on the news. You show these videos of guys passed out and throwing up on themselves and having convulsions because you want it to stop. Right? You want niggas to stop ODing in jail. But you know somebody has to get locked up for bringing the contraband in.
Exactly. What do you think?
I don't know how, when I said this shit the first time, everybody just glazed past it. Like, oh, yeah, whatever. Oh, we still going to listen to 1090 Jake. I mean, because he's telling on other niggas. Oh, yeah, yes, champ. Yes. He's a goddamn tattletale himself, champ.
And the Department of Corrections said that they would take the information seriously, which they did. They immediately performed mass cell searches and mass shakedowns. And that led to charges being brought by the Inspector General's office. But to the credit of the audience, one of the reasons I believe Jake was able to get away with this for so long is because he denied that there were any shakedowns and claimed that nobody could produce any paperwork showing that any officers had been arrested behind this incident.
They would claim the officers must have raided the prisons I was at, but I'd already been out of prison for 5 years. And what officers got arrested? See, the Florida Department of Corrections has a website newsroom that covers press releases, staff assaults, and officer-involved arrests. But not one article can be produced showing any officer was ever arrested.
Well, here I have you the paperwork of one officer who was arrested as a result of a shakedown that happened immediately after. And this is why 1090 Jake was named in the Y&W Melly case. Not because he has any specific connection to Melly in this case, but because he's a self-proclaimed blood.
People like, oh, you don't, ain't no white bloods, ain't no this, ain't no that. There really ain't.
Right.
So at this point in time, not to sound no type of way, but I'm about the biggest known white blood that there is. It's not common like that.
It's not.
Who has put information about the bloods on.
I'm the biggest known white blood.
on the internet that they have since verified. They
cream
now view
cheese,
1090 Jake as a credible source. Detective Danny Polo's love for his career has him on a path to be the very best at it and to achieve the top rank. So he and his tactical deployment team from the Broward County Sheriff's Organized Crime Unit would not let the investigation into sex, money, murder end there.
News, this suspected leader of a notorious violent gang in Florida has been captured in Hastings thanks to a joint effort by the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office and Broward County Sheriff's Office. 23-year-old Andrew Mariano was arrested when the two agencies raided his home. And investigators say Mariano is one of 10 suspected senior leaders of the sex, money, murder, blood gang known as SMM.
SMM is a set of the Bloods street gang that operates along the East Coast. News4Jax reporter Eric Avenue joining us now with more on this major gang investigation. Eric?
You know, Joy, it's amazing to see how far this investigation stretched and how many jurisdictions actually got involved with this. Now, this is a multi-year investigation led by the Broward County Sheriff's Office. The investigation started in South Florida with the arrest of two commanders of the sex, money, murder blood gang. Their arrest led to the investigation expanding into Central and Northeast Florida. The 10 names on this list have been identified by law enforcement as leaders of the sex, money, murder, blood gang, or SMM. All 10 suspects are now facing charges related to racketeering, which includes underlying offenses of conspiracy to commit murder, directing gang activity, and money laundering. 23-year-old Andrew Mariano of St. Johns County was the 10th suspected SMM leader taken into custody during a raid on his home in Hastings. The home is located somewhere behind the security gate. According to the Broward Sheriff's Office, the lead agency investigating sex, money, murder, blood gang, the arrest of other suspected leaders led to the discovery of illegal gun and drug trafficking, fraud, conspiracy to commit murder, and even a kill list of the gang's intended victims.
To see a real-life kill list.
Retired JSO Director of Investigations turned News4Jax crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney was intrigued by the discovery of an actual kill list and what investigators did to protect the people on that list.
You know, they released information that they've actually contacted potential victims and really saved their lives. And to have a real true life kill list from a group that's very capable with a history of committing murders and committing crimes like this, that's pretty shocking.
SMM is one of the original subgroups of United Blood Nation, also known as the East Coast Bloods. SMM began inside a Bronx, New York housing project during the summer of 1996. The gang eventually expanded along the East Coast down to Florida.
This is unlike the gangs that we're used to talking about here in Jacksonville.
This is outside of what typically is thought of here in Jacksonville with gangs.
Now, the threat of SMM is so prominent that even though the Broward Sheriff's Office is the lead investigating agency in this open investigation, they're still receiving help from 7 other counties, including the FBI. Meanwhile, all 10 suspects who are arrested will face trials in Highlands County.
Damn. Oh man, 1090 Snake, the snakiest of all snakes, champ. All right, so what do we learn here, champ? All right, well, what we learned is that when your man 1090 Jake went on the news, as we said previously, and he gave out this information that the drugs was wild and people was wild and niggas just falling out, passing out. He bought on an investigation. Of course, I mean, that makes sense. If you putting out this type of information and, you know, people got to answer for that, right? So what they did was they raided niggas' cells. They got a whole heap of cell phones. And what do you think they did with the cell phones? Of course, since they're contraband, they probably is, you know, can just go through them probably without a warrant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because you don't have no ownership over this phone. You're not supposed to have it, right? So it's like, even if they did have to get a warrant, they got the fucking warrant or whatever the case. They went through all the information and put together a big-ass case. 40-something Bloods got locked up. And 1090 Jake, while the RICO was going, is still trying to figure out who's sex, money, murder, and who's not. He's trying to put it out there. The police is using his page for information, and he's giving it. Does this make 1090 Jake an informant, right? The same question I asked for my son Akademiks here, champ, right? Same question I asked for my son Akademiks here. Are they informants? Y'all let us know in the goddamn chat if you believe that they're informants or not. Me personally, I believe that yes, they are informants because of the information that they are putting out, and their names and things like that have been used in court documents, champ, and they keep doing the same content. So that's just where I'm gonna leave it at. Salute to everybody in the chat. Please, before you go, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the page. Salute to Mark the Shark in the building as usual, champ, all right? And salute to all of y'all for popping out, all right? We'll be back live tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified, all right? Salute to y'all. Enjoy your night. I'm out of here, champ.